giving all praises to Allah. Welcome to Near 2X TV, Black Balanced News and Information. You're watching Black People Are on the Rise. And Carlton Thompson will give us a recap of 2019 and the accomplishments of Black people. Today, our very special guest is Edward Johnson, and he'll be talking about your wealth. I'm your host, Nia 2X, and you on powerful information we'll always share with you. Once you get it, you have to apply it in order to be successful. Our sponsors of this program include S&B Moving and Hauling Company. They're here in the DMV, and that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Also sponsoring this portion of the program is the 100 Fathers Incorporated, ordinary men doing extraordinary things. We're broadcasting from ELife Studios here in Capitol Heights, Maryland. That's 9185 Central Avenue. Brothers and sisters, Black people are on the rise. We have so much to be excited about. That's why we are here. It's all for you and all people of goodwill. Please like and share. Now, at this time, we want to make sure we know that we're broadcasting our very first show, and it's dedicated to my mother, Miss Veenie. Love you, Mom. Our super fantastic guest, Mr. Edward Johnson, has an earful to share with all of us about healing the body. And he will share advice and his opinion along with his experience in obtaining the very best in health. As a disclaimer, our guest, Edward Johnson, is not a medical expert, so before following any advice he shares with us, consult with a medical doctor and be sure to do your research first and foremost. So without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Edward Johnson. Peace to you, brother. I'm so glad you're here. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Indeed. You look great. How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm very blessed.
I know that's
I
right.
have great health.
Yes, indeed. And that's why we want to talk about great health, because I don't have to tell you, I'm preaching to the choir, it is so very much needed. You know, before we get into the program, I want to ask, where were you born, where were you raised, and a little bit of your employment background.
Okay. I am a native Washingtonian. I spent a portion of my youth in Washington, D.C., and over a period of years, my father, a native